I'm 19 years old, married, no degree, no...
You know, ever since I was a little girl and I could understand the concept of money and that it's what I needed in order to basically it's like, oh, well, it seems like you need money to do anything and everything, and money seems to be the solution for most things that are hard in this world. And then as I got older, I learned about capitalism, all of that. But since I can remember, I've always dreamed about being at a point in my life where I make all of my own money and I don't have to rely on anyone but myself, not even my parents, for wealth. It's always interesting though, seeing girls or women around my age who have made the opposite decision where they don't want to make their own money or have their own money. I wonder if they've ever been taught the importance of money or what it can really do for you, and if they really understand. But it is if you're completely reliant on another adult, you are creating a child-parent dynamic that can very easily become abusive if the older person in the dynamic or the man in the dynamic sees that and decides to use it for his advantage, because older men know that they can very easily weaponize their money, The hand that feeds you is obviously also the hand that can starve you. And I forget who it was, but I heard someone saying, who was an ex trad wife, that how much money she got from her husband and whether her kids could eat and their quality of life was based on whether her husband found her attractive or not. And that's a very stressful way to live, to constantly have to make sure that you are desirable for someone, constantly monitoring yourself in that way. It's exhausting. And even if this older man doesn't cheat or doesn't leave you, or doesn't take all of his money from you, one day, because he can decide to do that if he wants. We don't have control over what anyone else does. Yes, he may have an obligation to quote unquote take care of you, especially if you're gonna have his children, but at the end of the day, men do what they want to do. And they almost always put themselves and their feelings and their ego before other people and their family, their own family, as we've seen time and time again. I don't think I have to point out how many men have had second families or third families. But yeah, if your husband dies, cheats on you, leaves, then what are you gonna do? Because you literally have no money or access. Because that's the thing, if I ever were to be with someone and we shared finances anyway, I want all of the account information. I want to be the one doing the fucking bills, so that I know how to do everything in case something were to happen. That's the issue I have when people talk about princess treatment sometimes too, because it can get to the point where it's oh, you just want to be a child again and have someone do everything for you. Because don't get me wrong, okay, I love princess treatment and having things being done for me, all of that, but I'm also an adult an adult woman who can do everything for herself if need be. And I've always tried to be that way, especially, it comes a little bit naturally as the eldest daughter as well, just liking to be alone and stuff. But yeah, but if anything, I'm just scared for those types of women, because I'm girl, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna be homeless. That's what happens to those women who get left by husbands like that, where the woman is relying on them for everything.